That's pretty cool, man.
Hello and welcome to the super fun, awesome, happy time pedal show.
Hey, welcome along.
I'm Gabor.
I'm Alex.
And today we've got the Strymon Flint.
We do indeed.
Fine reverb and tremolo pedal.
Such great sounds. This is one of those things where the effect's so good you just want to have more of it all the time. Just keep putting more on the mix knob.
No, that's that. Strymon make fantastic stuff, but that's I absolutely love that pedal. That's one of my favourites of theirs. Okay, quickly, guitars. I have my Jazzmaster with Duncan Antiquities in it.
Yeah, cool.
And you?
And this is a 77 Greco Strat. It's a Japanese lawsuit thing. I think the pickups were changed out at some point, but I don't know what they are.
Ah, okay.
They're Strat type pickups.
Strat. And we're going as always into a Stereotone OTS Mini 20.
Yep, in the Isocab, the greenback and
stuff.
I assume it's still greenback carbon checked.
Oh right.
Yeah.
They do at night sometimes.
Do they?
Go for a drive and then another speaker comes back.
Piss off and get cigarettes.
All right. Yes. So the Flint. Basically, you have two sides to it. You have the tremolo side, which is those two knobs, and you have the reverb side, which is those three knobs. And each side has three different settings. Mm-hmm. So on the tremolo side, you have a harmonic tremolo, a tube tremolo, and a photo cell tremolo.
Yep.
Basically, the tube and photo tremolos are straightforward tremolos, which kind of it's a volume-based thing, where volume goes in and out, like in tremolos usually. Whereas the harmonic tremolo, which is actually my favourite on here, it's based on quite a rare tremolo where it actually it affects the frequencies. It's more of a filter, so it goes in and out of high and low frequencies. So it's almost somewhere along the line of a phasery, almost wah kind of, but not really, if that makes
Yeah, it kind of blurs the lines between modulation types, I guess.
Yeah. So you've got those three settings, and then you have an intensity and a speed, so you can basically say how much trem you want and how fast you want it to go. And on the reverb side, you have a 60s, 70s and 80s reverb. 60s is basically spring reverb.
Yep.
70s is a plate.
Plate, yeah.
And 80s is a digital
rack.
kind of rack unit type effect.
For your rock and roll needs.
And with that as well, you have three knobs. You have mix, you have colour and decay. So mix being your wet and dry.
Yep.
Colour, you can make it a bit darker, or you can make it a bit brighter, and decay, just how long it goes on for.
Absolutely.
Cool. So let's get into it. So, I'll start, I guess. So this is clean tone.
Okay.
Okay. What should we start? Which one do you want to start off with?
Let's try the trem.
Tremolo. So that's the harmonic trem.
Okay, right.
So it almost has that kind of almost phasery kind of sound to it.
Slightly, yeah.
But I quite like it. It's really, if you up the intensity, you can hear it a bit more. Almost like a vibe kind of thing.
Get So why don't we leave it there, and we'll flick through the different types and hear the difference in.
Okay. Very pretty tremolo sounds.
They're all a bit different. I think the last one, the ramp changes, like it's not symmetrical. So yeah, cool. Let's go see how choppy it gets.
Okay.
Should we?
I think the last one is probably the one that gets the choppiest.
Okay.
So I think with both of them, as you flick down, it gets more intense.
Sure.
So the photo reverb, the photo tremolo and 80s reverb are much more intense than the. Anyway, yeah, we'll just go through.
Okay.
Quite choppy.
Yeah, it does.
I just love that harmonic
Yeah.
trem. That's my absolute favourite on there. It just has such a different character.
As you come up through the switching to the older styles of tremolo, the bottom of the tremolo peak actually becomes higher.
Yeah.
So you don't, only on that last setting, which is the 65 photo setting,
It completely cuts out.
will actually cut out into nothing and become choppy. Yeah, cool.
All right.
Yeah.
How about you? You did a reverb side.
Okay.
Let's switch over. Clean tone. So let's start with 60s.
Sure.
So that's meant to be like a 60s spring type reverb, as you would find in clean amps that are made in America
in the
60s. That are kind of made by the same company as the guitars we're playing.
Yeah.
Even though they're not really those guitars. Anyway, doesn't matter. Fender, let's just say Fender. All right.
So the plate, which is a 70s reverb, it's obviously, if you know about plate reverbs, they're quite smooth, and you can get some long decays on them too.
Oh yeah, let's do that. And you can really hear with the color knob, you can really, if you turn it up, it gets brighter, and you can really hear, it's really defined, the reverb. Like if you strum a chord, it becomes really defined.
Yeah.
Whereas if you turn the color down, it almost gets a bit muffled. It's just sort of a general reverb in the background. You know what I mean? It sort of gets a bit more muffled. So you can really, if you want it a bit darker, a bit brighter, if you want a bit more defined reverb, or a little bit more just general reverb. Let's now try the 80s reverb.
Yeah. So it's pretty long.
Goes on for a while, yeah. So it's almost sort of like an infinite repeat. Really beautiful reverb sound, I reckon.
Lovely, smooth.
Very, very nice sound. Now, the other thing you have with all Strymon pedals, you have secondary functions. Now, we won't go too into depth. The main thing you can do is you can switch the order. So you can either have the reverb going into the trem or the trem going into the reverb. So I'm not sure what it is set to right now, but let's turn both on.
Okay.
Okay, try that. Okay, and let's try. So if you hold both buttons down and move that, it changes the order. So let's try the other way then. Okay, go now.
On this way, the reverb's a lot more present, and the other way, the tremolo's
much more present. So don't know which one comes first or which one comes second, but it just depends. Yeah, so it's either one feeding to the other.
Yeah.
So it's whichever one you want to pick, whichever one you like, and then you have other functions where you can boost certain things, and so I think this one becomes a boost as well. So you can, because quite often with tremolos, the volume tends to kind of drop. So you can actually boost it a bit, so it goes up a bit. And I'm not 100. I can't remember exactly what that one does, but you can usually go quite in depth with Strymon. Plus, you have an expression pedal output in the back as well, and I think you can assign just about any knob to it as well. So
we'll have to
check that out.
Get one.
We're going to do an expression pedal thing at some stage. We've got to get more into the expression pedal side of things.
Just before we go, I just want to get some swampy sounds.
Swampy sounds, all right.
Is that the... Can't see.
That's decay, yeah.
Decay. So...
So definitely, when I changed it, the trend became so much more
Absolutely.
apparent now.
It's stacking.
Which way you stack it, yeah. So that's the Strymon Flint. I think that's about it.
Quick little insight into what it does. Yeah, there's such great sounds. Like I say.
Any Strymon stuff.
Yeah.
All their stuff is awesome. We may do a few more because I've got a few of their things. So yeah, stay tuned.
Thanks for checking out. While you're here, check out the subscribe. So
button, big red button.
Subscribe. Yeah, check it out. And the link to the Facebook page will be underneath the video
description.
Please check that out too.
Awesome.
Thanks.
That's it for us. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Yeah.